Alright, right now we're gonna install a tub surround, show you how to install a tub surround on a basic tub, a standard 5 foot, by 30-inch tub. And first of all, you'll want to make sure that the tub area and walls are swept up, kind of cleaned up a little bit. So we'll just... This is a new construction house, and so there's going to be a lot of sheetrock dust that gets on, and you don't want very much dust when you go to stick your panels up. Okay. So then we want to install the back panel first. So we'll take measurements in 3 different spots. One at the top, one at the middle, and one at the bottom. And then you just average between the 3 measurements. And then you'll be able to do that, which in this case it's 59. And then you always want to make sure that your shower head will either fall inside your tub surround or just above it. And your panel sizes are 60 inches. So this one looks like it's well above it, so we're okay there. So we don't need to worry that way. So I'll go cut the panel now. I usually put a couple marks. And then use my handy dandy straight edge. I use a Bosch jigsaw with just a fine wood blade to cut. It cuts really good and clean. Now the piece that I cut off you'll want to save, because a lot of times in the tub surround there's a gap between the tub and the sheetrock. You'll always want to fill that void with either foam or something to fill that. So now you want to dry fit it, and it looks like it's kind of tight. It's best to have like a little gap like this is right here. It's a little tight right there. So we'll just put a little mark on it. And then across the bottom of the tub, there's a little gap here and at the corner. I usually just take my pencil and use it as a scribe, so then I can get a line of where I need to plane it. Alright, this is a block planer, a hand planer. I like to use a power planer, but if you don't have a power planer, this block plane will work. And you just hold it down like this, and wherever you needed it taken off, you just go along it and it will take off as much as you need. But in this case I do have a power planer, so I'll set this aside. Okay, I'm dry fitting it again, and it looks like I think we'll be okay with this fit. So I'll go ahead and pull it off. The piece that I showed before will go right here. There's a void just right along this tub that needs to be filled, and I'll use that piece that I cut off. To glue this little strip in, I use the Extra Bond 9500, and not all tubs are going to have this little gap or this little void, so you'll just want to check and make sure what your tub needs. A lot of times they're flush. You just want to make it flush. And then I'll use this same glue to put on the back side of this panel. This is the Extra Bond 9500. You'll just put dabs along it to make sure you have enough coverage. So then once you get the glue on the back, you want to stick it up there and put pressure all along it, just so you make sure the glue is nice and stuck to the wall and the panel. And you always want to remember to peel the plastic off. A lot of times when you peel the plastic off, it sometimes pulls the panel off the wall a little bit. So you want to kind of re-stick everything again. And that's the back wall. So this next wall we're going to put up is the wet wall. And the one with the pipes coming out the wall. We'll want to just stick it up there, kind of get kind of an idea of where we need to scribe it and plane it a little bit. And it looks like the tub's a little bit off because the panel's rocking a little bit. So we'll want to make this side tight, which is going to make a little gap down here. So we take our scribe and just take off where we need to compensate. Okay, once you've planed it and got it, semi-close, you don't want to get it, exact right now, because once you get your holes drilled for the pipes, then you'll want to fine-tune everything. To get the marks for the pipes, you want to take a look, and a lot of times this spout here is on an angle, or it's twisted. They're not always, perfect. So you want to just take a look at that and make sure. And it looks like this one is sloping down a little bit. So when you get your mark, and this is the easiest way to get your mark, is you put the panel up there and you get a little impression in the back of it. And because this one's on a slope a little bit, you'll want to drill your hole at the top of that. And I'll show you that right here. Now, so you want to drill this hole at the top because of the pipe. And this is a hole saw that's 1 1/4 inch. If you don't have a hole saw, then you can drill a pilot hole and use your jigsaw to cut around that. But we'll use this for now. And I'm just going to go to the top of that. And it looks like we got that one. And then to get the next one, you do the exact same thing. You just get another little impression of the mixer valve. And for this one, you want to use a 3.5 inch hole saw. And if you don't have a hole saw this size, you want to just make sure you get a circle that's big enough to cover to cover that valve, so you have the valve visible. And usually the 3.5 inch works. So you just stick it right in the middle. Now you can, there's going to be some gaps. Now you can fine tune everything because you're tight against the wall. You've got a better idea. And if this happened to be down here, then you just do the exact same thing as you do with this water spigot here. Use the same hole saw, 1 1/4 inch. That usually works with these kind of pipe. So now I'll get my pencil and just make marks where I need to plane it.